family and friends. Only 12 more lunches. A few weeks ago, I received an email from Chris Miller, our vice president, asking if I would be interested in proposing a toast or addressing the retirees. I readily accepted, and then I realized I needed to make this speech. So what do I say? First of all, to my fellow retirees, congratulations. It's a wise decision, and it's timely, given our current climate and the challenging conditions. I believe there are big changes on the horizon for education. I don't know about you, but I'm certainly ready for change. But relative to reinventing my personal life, it's an exciting time. I look forward with anticipation to my own shape of the day. One that's not tied to buzzers and bells and meetings, but to my own internal clock. Something that all of us look forward to as June approaches, but the best part for those of us who are retiring is it won't end when September rolls around. And I'm ready for that. I began my teaching career in the late 70s with the Vancouver School Board. And in those days, teachers had release time for professional development during the day. What a concept. Being new to the profession then, I was often on the lookout as to which district was on the cutting edge of curriculum development. And so I attended many workshops that were given by the North Vancouver School District. And the focus way back then was on language arts. And I think last year when I moved from Frome, I still had some of those. There was 5 or 6 books that were published. Remember that? Over time, this has been a district to work for. North Van is a beacon in education and professional development. Think about it. Reading, writing, Math 44, web in the classroom, data analysis, digital expression, instructional intelligence, tribes, and I could go on and on and on. But who created, who wrote, who piloted, who revised all of these publications? You did. Those of you who are still teaching and those of you who will be retiring this year. This is a tribute to the traits and values that all of you represent. Intelligence, critical thought, creativity, curiosity, social justice, incredible organizational skills, informed decision-making, and planning for the future. Not to mention our ability to be excellent communicators and mentors. Malcolm Gladwell says that it takes 10,000 hours to become an expert at the development of a skill. All of us present in this room have dedicated much more than 10,000 hours to develop our abilities. Retirees, we're at the top of our game. What we've witnessed over the course of our time in the education system, we've seen the pendulum swing back and forth. We thought, reading groups, guided reading, okay, phonics, photographics, class meetings, community circle. What we called individual learning in the 20th century is now 21st century personalized learning. It was difficult to do then, and it's not going to be any easier now. But through our experience, we've been able to pick and choose amongst the latest ideas by reframing what works best for ourselves and for our students. And at the end of all of this, we can truly say that we know kids and we know what's best for them. And sometimes it's not the latest buzzword or technology or rebranded image. Since 1986, when I came to work for the North Vancouver School District, oh, wait a minute, it's the North Vancouver School Board, I have met and collaborated with amazing groups of people at the 5 schools that I've worked with. They're not only talented in the classroom, but outside as well. Actors, singers, musicians, performers, athletes, chefs, composers, writers, craftspeople, people who fundraise, who coach, who lead, who direct. People with honed expertise in a wide range of activities. What more could the public want for their children in a public education system? I could go on and on with my little political side of my speech, but it's about time for the puck to drop, so I'll try to wrap it up.
You got 15.
I got a couple minutes? Good. But my best advice that I can give anyone, not only to those of us who are retiring, but to those of you who remain in this honorable profession, is to use your voice, to speak up, to speak out, and to stand up, and to support each other. As we will continue to support you, maybe by iPhone text message from the deck of our choice somewhere, but we'll be there. And lastly, to my fellow retirees, this is an exciting time because as lifelong learners, we can now choose again where to concentrate our next 10,000 hours. Oh, just one more thing. I've always thought that it would be great to have a recess break in the afternoon. Now I'll be able to do just that, but I'm going to change the name.